National Association of School Governing Bodies following the minister's statement earlier. Well, the organization's Matakanye Matakanye joins us now via Skype. Thank you so much for joining us, Matakanye. Your immediate reaction, please.
Thank you very much. We welcome the address by the minister. And what really excites us is that she recognized the concern that the system is not ready to accept our children back into the schools due to the health standard that is dictated by coronavirus. And in that light, we feel that now everybody is going to ensure that we work seriously together to ensure that if our children go back to school, then the school must be safe for our teachers, must be safe for the children, it must be safe for everybody who belongs to that school community. So, and we are happy that she had appointed a consortium that continuously is going to give her report, also the water board, to ensure that all our schools, particularly schools that are in the deep rurals, the schools that are poor, the schools that are in the township, they are going to be part this time to have running water, because Corona will not compromise if there is no running water in a school. And these are some of the areas that we have been indicating to the minister, but we are happy that really and truly she has worked hard to go and get those the water board to come and supply water in our schools. And also the question of the social distancing, the question of the PPEs, she has addressed those things. And it is in that light that we feel that now if teachers go back to school for the orientation, because the truth of the matter, we refer this week as a mopping up week. Teachers could not receive the children if they were not reorientated. I mean, the question of the language, the question of the curriculum, the question of the timetablings, the question of the social distance, they must know all these things so that when they accept children, they are able to direct them. And in that sense, we feel that now we'll be having an organization in a school. So that's what we are. So we were really happy, but we are happy that we are going to work with the department to ensure that now really and truly we don't compromise our children, we don't compromise our teachers, we don't compromise the school community. Everything must be in place before the children can go back to school. Thanks.
Dr. Matakanye, to what extent are you worried about younger learners? Because, you know, children by nature are very tactile and, you know, they want to spend time together, touching each other, hugging each other. And of course, teachers are there to teach. They'll have an additional responsibility of ensuring social distance. How much of a challenge do you expect that to be?
It's a terrible, terrible challenge that we communicated that with the department to say we encourage the department to ensure that they hire parents. And in some provinces, they hired the young people, they call them the coronavirus brigade, so that these people, they must monitor these children. It's true that we are dealing with children here, even not younger children, but even these bigger children, the grade 12s, they love hugging. I mean, we are just getting into the new normal. The old normal was that, and we are just gone through over the old month. I mean, for a month, for a month, it's a difference of a month between the old normal and the new normal. So there will still do those things. So we feel that now there must be really a force in the school that supervise, that will monitor these children when they go to toilet, when they come off toilet, they wash their hands, when they don't hug one another, they don't kiss one another, and all those things, and keep on teaching. And that's hence we are saying teachers as well must be orientated, because the teachers and the force that is outside must work together. When the teacher keeps on saying, from now onwards, we are no more hugging, we are no more kissing, we are no more, we must keep the distance, must put on the masks. And when they go outside, they find now this workforce that the department has hired also to complement what the teachers have been doing. It is true that we have been worried about that, and we indicated to the minister that please hire parents. This is the time to hire parents, although they don't hire parents, but we want a force that is going to work in schools, then to supervise the children outside, to monitor the children outside for all those social things that the children may do, and then whilst now infecting one another.
Matakanye, thank you very much for your time, sir. That was Matakanye Matakanye. He's from the National Association of School Governing Bodies. We're going to go for a break, and of course my colleague Arabile Kumere